Okay, this is it. I'm calling this the Lazy Pig. So as you can see, it turns. Obviously you can turn it without gloves, but you turn it with gloves as well. And I've added gas so that we can have more surface area. You know, it works, it's fantastic. Piezo start. Put a 10mm rod ring around to stop the sausages and stuff falling off. It comes around, sits over the opening. It fits into the existing holes you've got welded onto the side of the pig. I mean, this is all very like just what I had to hand, and if you were doing it, I'm sure that you could finesse the design pretty well. Out of an old barbecue top plate, I got this grid grill, cut little slots. You could probably do something different than what I've done, obviously, but you put it in, put the pin back in, put the door back on, close it, and that elevates the charcoal off the base. So I put the normal grid that you grill, whatever you call it, on the bottom for your wood to sit on to allow air under it. Put your wood in to start it up, or have a fire, or to add to it, to the temperature. Prepare your charcoal either in here or in one of these things like that. And then once you've prepared the charcoal, you can just swing this out to the side, and it could swing out further to completely clear that, possibly in your final design, but you can tip the charcoal in there now and it's up closer to the surface. It allows lots of air underneath, and you can just close it back up. When you close it back up, I just have it, use a bit of a cantilever, I have it so that you can just rest that bar on the second hole, second piece of tubing that you've got welded on there for accessories or whatever, tables. And I've just bolted on right. This is off my old barbecue. I'm sure there's better ones than this, you know, the round ones or whatever, that are designed. I've just plugged the piezo. This is all the old barbecue. Just plugged the gas in. I've got all the safety gear, gas fuse and all that sort of stuff. And it can't get close to the fire. And it's always hotter than that when it's on a barbecue anyway. So you can rotate all your, so your cooking area is huge. You can regulate the temperature of whatever you're cooking, potatoes, sausages, steak. You can have one side pretty much for vegetarians and the other side for the meat eaters. There's no bearing there, it's just a plain, I mean, it's never going to wear out, it's going to have sausage fat and crap on it all the time anyway, so. And that unscrews, you just take the plate off and put it in the bottom of the ute or something. I mean, it's a big piece, but man, what a difference this makes. A little exit place where you can scrape all the oils and stuff out. Just, you don't want everything rolling off, anything that rolls, sausages, etc. You can clean it, and if you've got a little bit of water, you can just hit it with the water to clean it, and then just scrape all the thing out of here. This is, you know, if you're camping or something where you don't have a hose or whatever. But I mean, it's so simple, and it does such a fantastic job. It gives you, what, 3 or 4 times the surface area to work on, to cook on, and you can cook perfectly. Like, vegetables can be done perfectly. You can leave stuff on there and just spin it to the side and keep it warm. You can put a cover on it, you know. I either cover like here, or I put it over the top of that and put a cover on, any sort of cover. Anyway, so it's pretty bloody good. And I mean, that's it in a nutshell. So, and at the back I've got a bit of, you'll see in the photo, a bit of Rio that I just welded across the back to support this at the back. And it's, apart from this, it pretty much collapses down into the old footprint that it used to collapse in. You've got the plate, which comes off and is totally flat, go on the bottom of the ute tray or somewhere. And this piece, which could be refined and made a little bit less robust than what I've made. But I think it's fantastic, and it works brilliantly. We've had quite a few outings here, just in the garage. We haven't taken it away yet, but we haven't had the opportunity. So we've used it about 6 times. The first time, before I put this rod on, everything, yeah, well, you had to be more careful. So I went, right, bugger it, put the rod on, put a lip around it. Now it's fantastic. So that's it. You put the charcoal in. I'll give you a demo of the eggs on there or something for lunch today. But it's pretty good. Just so simple. You know, I don't know whether you would be, I can't see it being illegal, but you can just pull that out of there and just put it in. That's just like it does in the barbecue. It's no different. And with the sort of fittings you can get for those round ones, should be no problem. I've just hooked up the piezo so I don't need matches. I just hooked the piezo up that was on the Barbie. Who knows, whatever with that, matches will do. But that's it. Okay, those coals are ready. Tip them in. I didn't fill it up this time, I'm just going to have lunch. Just a few things. That's it, done. Let that heat up. In fact, what I'll do, just to show this, I don't know whether this would be something you'd add to it or not. So, oh, there we go. Okay, took time to purge through the line. So that's running. I don't know whether you can even see that. Yep. It's not a very good burner, that's why I got rid of the barbecue, because the burners are pretty lackluster. But it's just an example anyway. So the coals are in there, beautiful. And right now everything's warming up. So I've just prepared these, just cut them up while it was just on this plate, which is already getting hot. Put some oil on there. I haven't let it get super hot yet. Then again, there. So you can really spread them out. Okay, that's that. And I've got some toast. Well, it's not toast yet, it's only bread. It'll be toast soon. A bit more olive oil for these eggs. Now I put it here, and I won't overcook the eggs. Well, I won't put the eggs on yet, I don't think. I'll just leave that oil there. No, it's alright. I'll just do a couple of eggs and I mean, this is, at the moment this is using the gas as well, so, but normally you'd be able to just rotate this around and it gets very hot. Not super duper hot, but pretty good. You can see the edge of the plate is level with the legs, so when that comes out, it's still on that side of the balance point, so you know, an extra set of these legs to screw on would probably do the trick. You know, it would bring the legs out much further, be totally secure. But you may find that it's actually not necessary. I haven't found it necessary, but I haven't got little kids running around. Mind you, they shouldn't be running around a fire anyway, no matter what. But that's what kids do, so you've got to be careful. But anyway, you can hear a bit of sizzling, I think. Well, I can. Yep, it's going well. And what we do is we put the aluminium foil things you can buy at Coles or whatever, you know, the pans that are about that deep, put all our vegetables cut up, like for roasting, and then this is good for vegetarians because they can have it on the same plate then. And you can put a foil lid on it or have it open or a combination as you're cooking, and you can just rotate it around. Once it's cooked, just leave it on a place where it's actually not being heated. It'll still stay warm. But it's bloody fantastic. It just revolutionises it, I think. I'm going to put the eggs on. I thought I'd pour out. Anyway, so obviously I haven't got it quite level. That's all right. Spin around, give those egg a bit more curry. Eggshell, I can get that. Okay, so I'm not a chef, alright? I'll put another one over here. Mind you, these eggs aren't what you call farm eggs. The shells are bloody horrible. There we go, that's better. The good thing with this is it's smoke free. You don't have to light a fire except maybe under that thing. A couple of sticks like I've done here. Just a couple of sticks, and there's just ashes now. So it's pretty straightforward. So that's it. I think that gives you a pretty good idea of how this thing works. And I reckon bloody brilliant. Well, I would, wouldn't I? You can see, you can just pivot that round to there. It's still hot, it's transferring heat from there to here and from here to there, but you can regulate it really well. I mean, it's not the size for a football team, but it's definitely the size for, you know, four or five people. Especially, you know, socialising, you want to take your time cooking, and you can just cook a reasonable amount easily. You can put other pots on there, you can keep your hot water hot. Like if you boil a kettle and you want to keep the kettle hot, you just put it somewhere on here as well. And it's endless. And it's 6mm plate, 10mm mild steel rod. Anyway, I think you're bored enough with that, but it's pretty exciting for me. Okay, end of story. I lied, it's not the end of the story. Just to show you that it's non-stick. And again, I ain't no professional, but don't overcook it. Put that on there. Beautiful. Put that on there. That one. What you can do is you top all your stuff like this, sprinkle some cheese on, and if you put a cover over it, the heat melts the cheese and it's good. Don't think I need to tell you how to cook. Isn't that appetising? Not really, but still. So there we have it. Lazy pig.